I'm deeply troubled by the fact that our parliament could have ever in their imagination pass a law that an imitation firearm should have with it a minimum sentence of 15 years. And it bothers me because the parliament has so many lawyers. The president of the of the parliament, Senate rather, was King's Counsel Mr. Finson, who sat and voted on this particular travesty of justice. And then we have a situation where the minister has now said that he's going to amend the law, Minister Chang, but the horse has gone through the gate. Here is this man who is called to, he was not found with the firearm on him, the imitation firearm, this toy gun. And it is part of his living. He's a producer, entertainment producer, who will be using something like this in his videos. Who to tell if those videos that he had planned were not being to portray an anti-gun position to the Jamaican youths? So I'm very troubled by the fact that our parliament could have in the first place passed a law that gives that minimum sentence. What it has done is that this man has been sentenced by the parliament, not a judge. The parliament has not stayed in its lane. It has gone over to the judiciary when we're supposed to respect the separation of powers. So we are hoping that this is a lesson to the parliamentarians. You don't just take knee-jerk reactions and pass draconian laws that you can't retreat from. So we ask the minister to intervene. We ask also the Governor General to come in and pardon this young man, because the judge's hand was tied like Pilate's hand. The parliament is tying the hands of justice, of judges, the very way that Pilate's hand was tied. I'm deeply troubled by this. It ought not to have happened in the first place. Why didn't our parliamentarians have some foreseeability that this was possible? And there's also a case which comes out of the Privy Council, which is called Tafari Morrison, which seems to put the situation where we can't get a way out legally, because in that case it was a child who was found and got the 15 minimum, and the Privy Council upheld it. We need a regional court to look at our society, to put away a young man for a fake gun, for a toy gun for 15 years, to go into the prison system and become a graduate of crime. This is awful. I'm deeply troubled. I'm deeply troubled by the fact that our parliament could have ever in their imagination pass a law that an imitation firearm should have with it a minimum sentence of 15 years. And it bothers me because the parliament has so many lawyers. The president of the of the parliament, Senate rather, was King's Counsel Mr. Finson, who sat and voted on this particular travesty of justice. And then we have a situation where the minister has now said that he's going to amend the law, Minister Chang, but the horse has gone through the gate. Here is this man who is called to, he was not found with the firearm on him, the imitation firearm, this toy gun. And it is part of his living. He's a producer, entertainment producer, who will be using something like this in his videos. Who to tell if those videos that he had planned were not being to portray an anti-gun position to the Jamaican youths? So I'm very troubled by the fact that our parliament could have in the first place passed a law that gives that minimum sentence. What it has done is that this man has been sentenced by the parliament, not a judge. The parliament has not stayed in its lane. It has gone over to the judiciary when we're supposed to respect the separation of powers. So we are hoping that this is a lesson to the parliamentarians. You don't just take knee-jerk reactions and pass draconian laws that you can't retreat from. So we ask the minister to intervene. We ask also the Governor General to come in and pardon this young man, because the judge's hand was tied like Pilate's hand. The parliament is tying the hands of justice, of judges, the very way that Pilate's hand was tied. I'm deeply troubled by this. It ought not to have happened in the first place. Why didn't our parliamentarians have some foreseeability that this was possible? And there's also a case which comes out of the Privy Council, which is called Tafari Morrison, which seems to put the situation where we can't get a way out legally, because in that case it was a child who was found and got the 15 minimum, and the Privy Council upheld it. We need a regional court to look at our society, to put away a young man for a fake gun, for a toy gun for 15 years, to go into the prison system and become a graduate of crime. This is awful and deeply troubled.
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the ways of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law do we meditate day and night. For we shall be like trees planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth our fruit in our season. Our leaves shall not wither, and whatsoever we do shall prosper. Welcome to Talk Jamaica. I woke up this morning to a very disturbing video. Don't know if it's AI. Doesn't look like AI to me. Where a man was shot by a policeman. Looks to me like through his windshield. In a black Toyota Voxy. Right in front of a lot of citizens. Caught on video. Very disturbing. Very, very disturbing. And then, you mean in the Voxy is a woman? What they call Bujo? Is that the God Almighty? Everybody's saying it's a woman. The police end just kill her, sir. And I can tell you what the defense is going to be. That they tried to run her over. She tried to run over the police. I don't know how many of you saw the video. I woke up to it this morning. And I was wondering if I should show it. But for me, it is very sad. Very, very sad. There was no confrontation. But the policeman was standing directly in front of the vehicle. And the vehicle, when you look at the video, the vehicle look like she put it in drive. Like she put it in drive. So the vehicle moved forward a bit. One shot. Pam! Somebody said the vehicle was not turning in his direction. No, that's why I'm not showing it. That's why I'm not showing it. That's why I'm not showing it. She just let out. Yes, that's what I was saying to the producer. That it looked like it was a protest that was about to take place. And she was transporting the people because they stopped her, or she stopped. And everybody came out. Everybody came out of the vehicle. And then, because she came out first, had a discussion with the police. Then she came out, then everybody disembarked. What is happening in Jamaica? I've said to you on this channel, I've said to you here that somebody gave the police the authority. Gave the police the authority to do what they are doing. Police and soldiers are creatures of instructions. In the army, we were told to comply and then complain. But there got to be some different training with the police and the army. The police mantra is to protect and serve. It's not the army's mantra. So, not mixing up the two. But it's very sad. Junior, morning.
Morning, Colin.
Well, go on, brother.
Sad day.
Well, it's a sad time in Jamaica, not just a sad day, because I just played a clip this morning that a producer got 15 years for an imitation gun that was found at his house. 15 years. Not a real gun.
Was passing.
Yes.
The law was passed to make sure that when they start to build a private prison, they have people in there. Simple.
Why, Junior, it's sad.
So, we're going to be private, so you know.
Yes.
The situation in Montego Bay is terrible.
Talk to me.
But, Colin, what happened in Montego Bay is a government policy,
I'm listening.
The policy of the government, the police carry out,
I agree.
When you have police trained by Israelis, when the police come out on the road, them look at a Jamaican citizen like what Israel look at a Palestinian, and deal with them the same way, The police a week ago, deal with a youth in a ground the same way, And now we see what happened again. And this is a case related to the incident that happened at Granville.
Because the ladies, the youth, anti them, say?
Yeah, and is demonstration, then going, The woman is a known comrade, The woman is a known comrade. Right? So, if you hear some of the statements made by surrogates at the Labour Party, you would have cringe.
Where's it?
Women, if you hear some of the statements made by labor rights in Jamaica, you cringe. And people in very high places too. But, you see Marlene, we have respect for her.
Well,
We respect her. We not tell no lie. We respect her.
she was on the scene?
She came on the scene after what happened. She came on the scene. And you can see it really affect her.
Hold on, Junior. Hold on.
To jump to hasty conclusion. And I do believe in process and investigation.
Let's take it from
Not
the top.
want to jump to hasty conclusion. And I do believe in process and investigation. But based on what I've observed on the scene, the commissioner will have to take immediate action in relation to the officer in this matter.
Why would you say that, though, madam?
Well, I think this one doesn't look so good. Can't prejudge it, but it doesn't look good.
Thank you.
That's her, Junior.
Yeah.
That's her.
She She not really hide how she really feel.
Yeah,
She really cut up.
you could see
She
it.
cut up.
It was obvious.
You can see it.
Yeah,
She
man.
cut up. She cut up.
It was
But
obvious.
Colin, we know say when we get the opportunity, we call it, we have views all the time.
Yes.
So, we can't only talk about one thing. We appreciate the fact that you carry on the program Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And people appreciate it. We can glad. The other thing, though, Colin, Jamaica is very popular, right?
Yes.
I was hearing that Jamaica get $1.4 billion. You believe that?
1.4 billion is almost, you mean the money that them never spend?
Yeah, I believe that is only one money,
You think there's more?
There's a whole heap more.
Well, that is what came through the Support Jamaica portal. The portal that was launched, that is what came through that portal. The Auditor General had promised us real-time audit.
Colin, I used to work in the tourist industry, right? And I can tell you, I meet tourists who come to Jamaica more than 100 times.
Yes.
Tourists come to Jamaica more than 100 times. I used to work with super clubs. And I can tell you, sandals and super clubs used to boast about return guests, repeat guests.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And when you have people coming to Jamaica so much time, you go and tell me that it's only a mere $1 billion them give Jamaica in a crisis?
Well, it's not only the people who came give money, there are people in Jamaica, living in Jamaica, who gave money through that portal, And that is one of the things that make me so upset, because a lot of this money were given by people who are not wealthy, but saw the need to assist their Jamaican brothers and sisters, or to assist human beings in a time of crisis. And they, out of their little, they put in the money, and the government sat down on the money. That's disappointing.
That's why I believe this is a whole heap more. Remember, the Vals only spend 1.4 billion and buy free buses.
Dollar bus, we call them.
In buy free bus.
Yes.
Right? Now, if you can spend so much money and buy a free bus, you can imagine how much money actually come in Jamaica. $1 billion is monkey money,
Yes, it's not a lot of money, that.
A little bit of money. Colin, Jamaica gets 4 million tourists every year. 4 million people come to Jamaica as tourists. We have at least 3 million Jamaicans who live abroad.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Every single Jamaican will get damaged is known by somebody outside of Jamaica.
But remember, Junior, a lot of people never send their money to the government, Some people give me, some give other broadcasters, some give bloggers, some give them people for go down at West. So a lot, because remember, there was also a cry that people should not give the government their money because it would not be spent.
Right.
So you have a lot of people who gave money but did not give to the government. Some of the people who gave me money told me that them not give the government $1. Yeah.
That's why me husband and believe says far more money than what we are here about.
Well,
you understand me? I say, I believe it's a whole heap more money. So when we keep talking about this 1.4 billion, it's a whole heap more than that. The government says you make a whole heap of money and get money in COVID, then we're giving on. They get money again and they do the same thing over and over.
Remember, they still have $130 million from Beryl that they have not given to the people either,
All right. So when you see that, what I say. The other thing, what is happening to the Integrity Commission?
Well, they have tabled something in the Parliament on Friday, yeah. Now, get you?
you realize that the
Just skip them.
Integrity
You can't skip them.
Commission is under
Yeah, but
finance
send it to the
under
next
man.
phone. Yeah, or the next phone.
Ready?
Well, just click continue with YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, the Junior. So we have to use the phone again. All right, I could start out a phone. All right, I start out a phone. Yeah, Junior.
Yeah, the Integrity Commission is under board and undermanned. Them getting less financing than them normally get, and them have less people working there than normal. That's why we hardly getting the reports what we used to get out, you know. Everything now laid back because them don't have the power to do what them normally used to do. I remember, you know, everybody talking about Nara and how we have no oversight. You remember, say, Prime Minister carried the Integrity Commission to court.
Yes, I remember that.
All right, so if you carry them to court, you go and put them in to analyze and check and back check.
Well,
no kind in nowadays.
They have submitted some reports on Friday. So
yeah.
we're looking forward to see what is in those reports. Yeah. So basically just go and be patient and wait and see what is going to become of those reports that was submitted on Friday.
Before I go, remember every time you pray for Pamela Monroe.
Yes, we have to.
We have to pray for her. Yes. Because she's one of the persons who speak out when things are right.
Yes.
And one of the reasons why the lady in Granville lost her life was because of the statements that she made last week.
What kind of statement she made?
She was not very pleasant to Andrew.
Okay.
She was not very nice to Andrew. You remember what happened in COVID?
Yes. Yeah, Raleigh, hold on.
When the man made statement, you remember what happened to him?
The one where they find and I'm dead.
Right. You remember a lady was deleted after she make a statement about Andrew too? You remember that one?
No, I don't remember that one.
Right. There was a lady in COVID that made a statement that was deleted. And then a man hide behind and chimney. And they find him.
They found him. But they can't find the man where murder Dr. Bloomfield. All right.
No, and then can't find the man who kill the man up at the lawyer house.
Oh, tala. All right, Junior, a little more. Marshy, hold on. Raleigh, morning.
Morning.
Hold on, Marshy. Yeah, Raleigh, what go on?
Yeah, what did I brother?
I don't know what go on with that link, the party.
We don't know if I'm there that we see I come upon it, brother.
Well, we have to try to sort it out today because, you know, when you're on that way there, it gives us much more leverage, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yes, true, man. Yeah, man. Marshy, morning.
Morning.
What go on?
Quickly. Very quickly. All the police must say the woman point a gun at them and then return the fire and kill her.
Well, I can tell you what they are going to say. They are going to say she drive off of him. She tried to run him over. That's what they're saying. Yeah? You hear that already, Raleigh?
Yeah, man. I'm saying that already, man.
Then me no see it, man. That them going to say, man. That's what you talk about. Yeah. But when you look at the video, once that vehicle move, that's why I want to tell Jamaican people, don't play with their police. Don't give them don't comply because they have been given the orders.
Yeah, man.
And this argument
this
argument that there are Israelis in Jamaica training the police, I don't know if it's true, Raleigh. You find out anything on it, Raleigh?
No, but it is highly possible because they are involved in all kind of things, yeah, including that was at the electoral office and the system down there and all that, and the patterns of behavior that you are seeing is a kind of Israeli type behavior.
Yes. So
yeah, same thing happening in Gaza and those places, yeah, and Lebanon and those places, yeah.
So it
But what the Israeli know about is genocide and ethnic cleansing.
yes.
And when you look in Jamaica at the black, then them are kill out.
So
that to me more like ethnic cleansing.
If we have them training our police, we are in danger.
Yeah,
and if that is so, we need to find out and it need to stop.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And,
yeah, man.
And the Minister of National Security will not say anything. Right? And the Prime Minister will not say anything. I can tell you that. And the police commissioner is going to do a cover-up. And it's going to end up just like many others. But I tell you something. I hate to say this. I hate to say it, but I have to say it. In Jamaica, when it rains, it pours. Look, they have more women who they are coming after.
They shot a woman. That looked like cold blood to me. Bam! Through the window.
Yeah, man. Yes. That, man.
And when you look at Marlene Malau Ford, wow. This one, you can't see it. You can't see it really touch her.
Yes, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, really touch her. And it got to
Hold on, Marshy. Where's the rally?
Including Professor Harton to man. Him send me an Instagram to guide to man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I never hear nothing from him.
So that's Marley.
I never hear nothing from him.
Him send me something, man. Him send me something, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Well,
man, get on, man.
Imparting, because I want to leave Raleigh to talk up the thing. But imparting, Editor Newman said something. Why am I beg the man them to hold off the strike?
What?
And hear what the minister said.
What?
You say I beg them, Editor,
yes. Fire Editor Newman.
Well, him say I ask them to hold off the strike. Because they might have a meeting at the Transport Authority today, at the Transport Center with the minister. And they want to wait here or go on first. But listen to this part where him said, him no want when the taxi man then go out there, the police box and kick and shot them. And no one know what the police will do. I go and left.
Well, have a point with that part then. Yeah.
Later, Marshy. I have no respect for Editor Newman doing a rally.
Yeah, I know that.
A Selitan Newman, me call him, you know. Yeah, man. Selitan Newman, me call him, man. You cannot go make a decision for your group before you have a discussion with the group.
No, true, you have to discuss it with them first.
You go in a meeting with the Minister of Finance and the Transport Minister and accept that the man them not get them 16% and then you want to come discuss it with them. Him should then know when you're the taxi man them. No, when you're the taxi man, them Selitan Newman should not be. And then I apologize every day. That's not how it works.
Yeah, it's true.
You see, most of these people don't know. They don't know how to negotiate. So the minister then come with that to you. You say, Minister, me not even drive a taxi. No, you not even have to tell him say it can't work if you're afraid of them. Your excuse should be, I don't even drive a taxi. So here we go on. This is what you are saying. I will call a meeting with the taxi operators tomorrow or Wednesday and come back to you. You alone go sit down and make that decision. You sold out the taxi man. Selitan Newman, me call him.
Yeah.
Vex if you want vex. A Selitan Newman, me call him. And I saw you negotiate for people. You go make decision on your own, like your business or your personal thing.
No.
And you represent thousands of taximen and you won without have any discussion with even two. Tell me about what go on, O'Reilly. Talk to us. Give us a rundown of what is going on. What should we look for this week? Summary of last week and where we are as a nation.
Well, as we ended last week, as I told you, the BOJ was in the market mopping up. Got 33 billion rather than the 22 billion which it wanted. We still saw crude oil prices ended up at over $100 per barrel. US oil 105, British oil 110. Donald never get what he wanted from Xi Jinping. The Chinese were straight-faced, yeah. So they have said nothing. Donald is trying to boot it up as a success, but the Chinese haven't said anything because they never gave him what he wanted. So the dollar ended up at 159.03 on Friday. Stock market is still lumbering along way below where it was 4 or 5 years ago. Still no confidence in the system. You know, the price of flour is supposed to go up this morning.
Yes.
So that's another round of price increases. And to cap the stupidity, on Friday, every international stock market tumbled because investors fear higher interest rates because of accelerating inflation due to fuel prices. US inflation for producers came out at 6% in April. For consumers, it came out at 3.8%. And to cap the stupidity of all is that our statistical institute told us that inflation fell in April, driven down by lower gas prices, lower water prices, lower electricity prices. So that was the summary of the stupidity for last week. Well, as we said, we started the week with an increase in flour prices, so we know that the prices of all baked products will follow that as we go throughout the week. So let's see what happens. Yeah, but that thing from starting is incredible.
And let's see if the taxi men are going to listen to Selita Newman and not have the strike this morning. We have Nevia on the line. Nevia, morning.
Morning, Colin. How you do, my brother? How you do? Morning, Raleigh. Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Colin, just before I go to Raleigh, I am warning you, Mr. Bell. If you are trying to create unrest in this country against the duly elected government, going to throw you in jail. Going to throw you.
I'm not afraid of jail. And Nanny, I'm a great grandmother. I'm still have our blood in me. Unlike the Jamaican people who have lost their fight and lost their appetite to resist bad government, I have not lost mine. And if it's jail, a jail. Once you don't plan to execute me like how they execute Dr. Bloomfield.
One member here.
Hold on the nephew. Hold on the nephew. Raleigh wants to say something. Yes, sir, Raleigh.
No, hold on. I want to hear what Raleigh. Hold on, Raleigh. Hold on,
nephew. Hold on. Nephew, hold on. Where's the Raleigh?
No, when nephew talk about jail, how jail coming at this?
No, say them all lock me up.
No, hold on, Colin.
Yes.
I want to get a chance to when we listen Raleigh directly and we hear him good, but like coming on the phone now talking to you, we don't hear Raleigh, just muffling. So give me a chance to hang up and then join back the program where I can hear him clearly.
All right.
Before I go to Raleigh, one of our own here, head boy, have an interest in representation politics, man.
I saw him tell you?
I saw him tell me, look here, to be a very good politician, you have to in the position where you get information. Okay. And that place where Ed Boy having his eyes and his mind, it's not a good era for Ed Boy. Well, not a good era for Ed Boy. Finally, Raleigh, I ask you to look at the careers report for me. Please allow me to hang up and join back so I can hear you clearly if you have anything to say. Please.
Raleigh, the government and the police are driving fear in the Jamaican people. Do you agree?
Yeah, of course. That's why I wonder when they get talk about jail.
Yeah, man, because if you say nothing against the government, if you disagree with the government.
No.
No.
Well, not all of this, That's why I wonder when I talk about jail. What kind of crime you commit?
Now the dictatorship,
So-
man, is
Yeah.
muzzling the press. That is what it
Mhm.
is. Muzzling of the
So
press.
that nephew want.
It's muzzling. Hold
That
on,
him
caller.
want?
Go ahead, Raleigh.
No, we said that nephew want.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
You know, you hear the man say. The man has said clear.
Mm-hmm.
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 And when
Okay.
you look at what happened in that video with the police, you saw the video, Raleigh?
Yeah, man, him tell the Professor Hart send me on.
Jesus Christ. When you look at that
Yeah, man.
video, the people that were going to protest a police killing the Sunday
Previously,
before.
yeah.
Yeah?
Mother's Day. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, Mother's Day, yeah.
Yeah. And it's like the man them say, "Oh, I wanna do no, I'm sure no wagwan." One shot. Pang!
Yep.
And just draw her out of the van, fling her in the police, back of the police jeep. Yeah? What
Yeah,
kind
man,
of
that's what the
Jamaica?
Israelis them operate on.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I need to call Fitzjackson and ask him if there's any truth that Israelis are training our police officer.
Yeah, I need to find out.
Let's go to this caller. Caller, morning.
Morning, Colin. Morning, Ralston.
Morning.
Colin, Jamaica is officially now a rogue state. We have descended into anarchy, put it that way.
Yeah.
And those are it sounds strong, but that is my belief. When you look at the video last night, only down at Palestine and them place there you see them things that happen. When man now have no regard for the law, not even. And what has happened now is that the JCF has become a force of mercenaries carrying out the mandate of the Commissioner of Police, the Prime Minister, and the Minister of Security. Whether it is to drive fear into the people in the country, or is to eliminate a group of people, but something is happening. And you see, the longer it takes the Jamaican people to rise up against this, they are going to continue to do this, and more persons are going to lose their life. You see, just look at how the police carry out that assassination, because that me I call it, Colin, because that was an assassination. Look how the man them deal with it yesterday. It's as if the man them go a bush, go shoot bud. And the man them just take up the bud and just fling it in the igloo. It's not a human life. It's not a normally, hear conflict between police and women are always men dead, But look how leisurely the man them just kill the woman, brother. Look how leisurely. And again, Marlene Malawufo now gonna be a member of the Labour Party for much longer, because how she came out and spoke yesterday, enough people vex with her, I can tell you that in a film party right now, because she don't come out and say nothing, she feel left you alone.
What kind of
Right?
heart? What kind of heart these people have that is supporting this kind of thing? What kind of heart?
Boy, Colin, I don't know. The man them not have no heart, brother. The man them not have no heart, Colin. You ask a good question, but it is obvious the man them not have no heart. The man them
Hold on.
and
I'm not talking about the police, Me I talk about the people them who support this, because there are people out there supporting this,
Never sound like him supported.
Eh?
But Colin, actually,
Never sound like him supported.
Actually, you can do a step it, Colin. I need to come up.
Tell about jail.
Let me tell you something. There's a saying that says crime is never wicked until it reaches your doorstep. And I want to call all Jamaican this morning that crime is at your gate. So it'll come at your doorstep. So sit down on your laurels and say it's not going to happen to me. Continue.
But Colin, I hear something since, well, maybe I hear it before, but it start get little more airtime now. Me hear they have something say Bujo was marked for that. No, me no put nothing past them money right now, you know, cause
You mean this?
anybody
You
who
mean
come
the
out
same?
and
The same lady? Yeah?
since this almost the artist them attack.
No, the
Look
lady were dead
how-
yesterday. Then call her Buju, you know.
Okay, mark for that. Well, me mix it up then. My whatever.
So maybe the same lady.
Colin, maybe. Colin, me, no put nothing past this government. A man did say Prime Minister figure whatever in a COVID and then go dig him out and that bit. That's right, that's how it start. Right? And then one girl, as Junior said, they mentioned something about the Prime Minister a few days after she gone to. And see, this a woman that come out to protest, she gone to. And look how many other things have been happening in the country. The people have been speaking, and instead I get better, Colin, it is getting worse. The country is now a rogue state, and the JCF is a mercenary army going around to carry out the function of the government, which include the Commissioner of Police and the Minister of Security. Because when all of these things happen, you don't hear them come out and condemn it. All them do is put the responsibility back on the citizens. The citizens must come out and be respectful to the police. You don't hear them say they're going to do an investigation. You don't hear them say they're going to do anything like that. So the life of the citizen means nothing to them. And then people must understand, you know, that is half. 410,000 people vote for the JLP and 400. How you go?
413 and 404
right, and
vote for the PNP.
Vote for the PNP. Good. So it's not like they got a massive mandate. Yes, they got a mandate, but it's not like they get a massive mandate. And you're right, they are ruling. They're not leading.
Yeah, man.
Them are rule.
Yeah, man. A lady. But yesterday, Urali. After I put out, because we're going to have the opposition leader this evening, so I put out a hard both on YouTube and TikTok, and a lady comment, you can go and chat, because while you not chat, PNP, GLP a win and a rule. So I commented, I respond to her comment, me say, yes, you know a rule, but Jamaica needs leader and leadership. It's not ruler we need, it's leader and leadership.
Colin, you notice a never come on the program. You notice a never come on the program since morning, and not even him no condemn what happened down at St. James. And that is why people don't want to hear from Never, because all Never they do, all Never they do is laugh like the life of the woman no mean nothing.
Yes,
you understand, the life of the Jamaican citizens not mean nothing. So you come and laugh. If you continue to cause uprising against the government, you're going to go to jail, Colin.
Yeah.
Now, you see, that is why people impatient with listening to him, because he takes everything nonchalantly, and it's as if he not put no seriousness. The first thing Never should come on this man and say, you know, is that, boy, I condemn what happened, and I hope the investigation. You come and laugh? I laugh? Nah, man. Colin, as a Jamaican looking on from outside, my country's in problem, my heart weak.
Yes,
I see the video last night, and believe me, my heart weak, brother.
Yeah, man.
Have a good day, boss.
One love. Ola and the Never. Ralston, as it relates to this week, the increase in flour price, that is going to drive up the cost of all baked products.
Yeah, man, and cooked products, all of the food them with box lunch and all of them, all them prices have to go up because of that. So that's another round of price increases, from baked products to cooked food per road and all about the place and a restaurant, party and all of them things. Yeah,
I'll tell you something, Raleigh. 2 weeks ago, I bought a breakfast at Juicy Patties in Port Antonio. Ackee and saltfish mixed with a little callaloo. It cost me $1,500.
Yeah, man.
$1,500.
Yeah, man.
How did Jamaica?
All those prices are good. All those prices are going to go up now.
Rice going up too?
No, we don't hear anything about rice, but anything that flour is in is going to go up.
Then Raleigh, where inflation gonna be by the end of July?
Well, as I said, the BOJ had moved it up to 7.5%. We see higher than that, and that is why, again, you come back to the whole thing about conscience. The people at the Statistical Institute of Jamaica have no conscience either, because the fact that she can be telling us that inflation fell in April, driven down by gas prices, water prices, electricity prices, tells us that she does not have any conscience either, because if she believes that she can convince anybody that that makes sense, yeah, she's in a different world.
Are you?
So it tells you.
I have made a contact to get to her. Have you made any contact to get to her yet, Raleigh?
I will do that today, but we know that she's not going to come. So again, my call for resignation, because that is a monumental exercise in stupidity. Yeah? Petrojam raised the price of fuel by almost $60, and you are going to tell us that gas prices went down in April. You are going to tell us that electricity prices went down in April. You are going to tell us that overall inflation went down in April when inflation accelerated everywhere in the world in April.
And the bank, what did the Bank of Jamaica say was going? What was the Bank of Jamaica's prediction for April?
The Bank of Jamaica said they revised their forecast from 4 to 6 to 7.5, which is consistent with what is happening internationally, and that 7.5 is going to be like 10 or 15. Yep.
Are you of the opinion? Are you of the opinion that somebody reached out to her, somebody from the government, to fix it?
Of course. And I'm saying it's not a sense, because to comply with something like that, I know that people like us are watching inflation globally. Yeah?
But then
that should have any sense.
But if the government get involved in that and suggest those numbers, the government not a sense neither.
Neither, precisely. Well, we know them not have a sense already. So I mean, come on. But we expected her to act professionally. We know them now have a sense already.
But to act professionally, Ralston, to act professionally, she would have to resign if she don't carry out the government.
Resign and go find another work somewhere else instead of making herself look so stupid. Because right now, she not have credibility. Who could I respect she?
The love of money is the root of all evil, Ralston. You want the woman to give up. How much you say she get a year? 20? How much million?
Yeah, them kind of millions that they get for this.
Neville, morning.
Hello, morning to everybody.
Yes, Neville.
Colin.
Yes, Neville.
Colin, Ralston and listeners, I want to thank you for creating this morning program.
No, hold on. We're not start the morning program yet, you know. As I said to you all, we are going to do it. This is not the beginning of it yet, because we're still sorting out the logistics, and there are some things that we need to put in place to ensure that we can do the morning show. But we decide we never really planned to have a show yesterday morning, so we decided to bring on Raleigh this morning, because you're not going to hear Raleigh this evening. We're going to have the opposition leader this evening discussing NARA. But hopefully by early June, we'll have a consistent morning program. But this is not the beginning of the morning show yet.
Well, give thanks. Ralston.
Yes, sir.
I work at Statin for 16 years. Two-time work at Statin.
Oh, yeah.
Me never Carter. Hello.
Yes.
I work at Statin in census department, and I work at Statin in the accounts department. 2 stints, me give them. And I can tell you right now that most of the senior statistician at Statin, most of them dying from cancer. The last one very last week.
Why?
Very good stats. The building that they're working in is toxic here.
Sick building, yeah, man. Yeah, sick building, yeah.
The building that they're working in on Ruthven Road, in front of St. Andrew High School, is toxic. Toxic building, sick building. And when me up there, one of the reasons why me leave is because I was getting sick. And Statin database want to purge. Neville Carter says so. Neville George Carter says Statin database.
Well, on the Neville, Raleigh. You know about a book named How to Lie with Statistics?
Yeah, man. But I mean, but even if you read a book, they should make it too obvious, because I'm saying to you that Petrojam, we all know, and everybody in the street know, every taxi man know, that Petrojam increased the price of gasoline by $4.50 per liter every week for the last 10 weeks.
Except for last week.
Yeah. Everybody knows that lie shall tell when you say gas prices go down. Additionally, if we want to become more sophisticated, every single stock market in the world tumbled last week on fears of inflation and higher interest rates. Everybody in the international sophistication of statistics know that US producer prices jumped to 6% in April. Consumer prices jumped to 3.8%, the highest level in 4 years. 40% of Jamaica's inflation is imported from the USA. So how come inflation fall in Jamaica when inflation will go up everywhere else in the world? She don't know what she's doing. She shouldn't be in that job.
Go ahead, Neville.
Yes, Ralston, I want to ask you a question economically. I was doing some work in Long Mountain over the weekend, you see? And when I went up to Long Mountain and go up by the gate, the person who employed me to do the work for them, the security had to call them before I enter the building, right? And the security live in Waterhouse, right? That security officer live in Waterhouse. When I reach up by the house, the lady the helper who was serving me coffee with biscuit while I work, she live in Standpipe. And the landscapers up there who mowing the lawn and taking care of the beautiful complex, they live in Arnett Garden. So I want to ask you this, Ralston. How is it that so many laborers from the inner city can go up these beautiful communities and work for the minimum wage, and we can't do it in our community? What caused that mindset?
They can't do it, you know?
So they can't do it in their community. They go up to
why is it like
Cherry Garden
the
and all of them
security from Waterhouse? We can't coordinate them to deal with the crime in Waterhouse and the landscaping in Arnett Gardens. Why is it that people have to be leaving the inner city to take care of these high inflated community at the minimum wage, when we can't coordinate them at the local level to clean up their community and get it secure?
Pay them to clean up their community? Who going
Well,
pay them?
nobody's going to pay them to do that. They go for the money. Nobody's going to pay them to do that. They go for them place out of necessity, economic necessity.
Yeah. Money is the sole motivation for them to go up there to do that.
Right now.
Nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Money.
Yes.
Money, yeah. Particularly in this environment where the prices of basic commodities are increasing rapidly with each passing day. So it's a survival instinct. Nobody's going to pay them to clean up Arnett Gardens or clean up Waterhouse.
So when you look at in Portmore here, or Portmore fastly becoming a ghetto, dirty and stink, you mean that the municipality cannot coordinate some people in the community to keep the communities clean and look like Long Mountain and Beverly Hills?
Well, if the municipality was paying them, of course, certainly they wouldn't leave and go there. But the municipality not coordinate and pay them. So they have to go out there and look it. You know, your man say, you have to go look it.
You know that this name, Member of Parliament. Member of Parliament should be managing people.
Hey, never. Hold on. And let me say this to the audience this morning. Your member of parliament, you know what is his primary or her primary role?
Tell me.
The primary role of a member of parliament is legislation, you know. They are legislature. Yeah. If you're talking about cleaning up, that is their primary role.
No, that's outdated, man.
No. Hold on, no, never. How much money a member of parliament is given every year to do any work in the constituency?
No 20 million them say.
Exactly what that can do. The mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew spend more money than that. And if you check it out, maybe every mayor have more money at their disposal than that. If you're talking about cleaning up your local environment, it is your parish council, your municipal corporation that have that responsibility. And how much they get. And who are these people who are mayor? I have a mayor in Port Antonio. I wouldn't want him to clean my yard. Him couldn't clean my yard.
Colin, you're going to ask you this and leave, you see? Colin, when God inspired the writer of the Proverbs to say a house divided by itself cannot stand, is what God was making?
That a serious talk.
Serious talk, that man.
That's a serious talk.
Well, me I tell you, them set we up. Ralston, do you think we are economic slave in this country?
Yeah, man. That's what I'm set the system.
Have a good day, yeah?
Blessings, Neville.
All right, Neville.
Ralston, we normally talk about a middle class in Jamaica. And you'd expect that middle class would be the people who are creating wealth and transfer from middle class to upper class. Speak to us about Jamaica's middle class. What is happening to our middle class?
Middle class has been wiped out. They have now become the poor, and the poor have now become the destitute. That's what they are.
So how can you say that, really, while poverty is at what? 8%?
Rubbish, that, man.
The lowest ever.
We all know that is rubbish.
How so? Don't just tell me that is rubbish, Raleigh. Speak to us and tell us why that is not so.
The nurses, the doctors, and the teachers, they are supposed to be the middle class. What is happening to those people? The people who are supposed to be poor on the minimum wage and all of those things, what is happening to them? They have become destitute. So we know that those statistics are bogus statistics. Yeah.
So if we don't have no middle class, where is Jamaica going?
That is why I don't have any growth. That is why you are down by 7.1. One of the reasons that you are down by 7.1% in the fourth quarter of last year. I want to tell Ms. Latiba there that we see the fiddling with this bogus inflation number. We're watching her carefully as to see what is the next GDP number, which is expected in the first week of June. Yeah, because Statin is fast losing its credibility.
Then if we can't trust Statin Rally, how we going to have figures?
We have a very big problem. That's the point I'm making to you. When your premier data collections agency cannot be trusted, you know that you have a big problem, a massive problem. That there's no way she can convince me, based on what I know and what I see happening in Jamaica, based on every increase from Petrojam over the last 10 weeks. How could she come and tell us that gas prices are down? Yeah? Internationally, everybody will know about finance and economics. They are worried about inflation, interest rates, yeah, and lower GDP growth. And 40% of Jamaica's inflation is imported from the US. And everybody in the US is now mad about inflation. That is why the Donald went to China to find an off-ramp from the war. And this lady is going to come into Jamaica and tell us that inflation fell in April. Normal. Ridiculous.
Caller, good morning. Welcome to Talk Jamaica. We have Ralston. I am on the top economist in Jamaica and the Caribbean on the line this morning. Go ahead.
Come we just come.
We know what.
Come we just come. Come we just come. We know what no botheration no.
Me say ya.
Come we just come.
Me say ya.
Come we just come.
Me say
We
ya.
know what no botheration no.
He's out.
Good morning, my people. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
A silence for that lady,
Oh,
that
God.
mama, that mother.
Yes.
Hi.
Tell her.
Dada. My dada used to say, you know, ahum, aha, ahum, aha. We are not commodities anymore. We are not supposedly to be bought and sold by anybody because we have fought, bled for a right to freedom and liberty. Andrew, I run already. Keep running, Andrew. Don't come back. Keep running. I say this morning with the sun in my face, rise this morning like a strong man to run a race. My people, do not be afraid, man. They are sending fear throughout my island people. They're selling us like we are commodities on the world market for everybody if you can't take peace and do what they want with we. But you know what? I tell them, I think you need to go back to bed or go back on your knees and beg for repentance. Uncle Ralston, I asked Colin yesterday a question because he was on point yesterday. He played the Minister of Finance. Her speech when she talks about leadership, capacity, and capability. For 36 weeks, they had reserve to carry Jamaican people through this geopolitical. Jamaica, which is a third world economy, compared to the first world G7 economies that are doing the things that they need to do to what mitigate the impact of the geopolitical impact of oil on the market. You have quoted, just hear me before, I just want to say it all and then I listen. You have quoted about the inflation. This morning I was listening, the same thing here in where I'm in the neck of the wood, that US wholesale is what, 6%, and the basic, the baseline is 3.8% inflation. So where, my question now finally is, when we give you that context, what leadership, what capacity, what capability does Jamaica have when we are looking with this? Sure.
Instead of talking rubbish, man, somebody can write that again and she just read it, man, because she has none of those capabilities. Those garbage.
But that was the biggest piece of garbage in the parliament, you know.
Yeah, man, garbage.
And
yeah,
how come nobody hold this lady accountable for the things that she talk? Remember, she did tell us that GPS was going to get 450 million from the multilaterals, you know.
Yeah, man.
Come and mislead the parliament on a constant basis.
Yeah, man.
Really?
Somebody that's like that and yeah, she gonna read it. Yeah.
In the chat room, Freedom 3390 saying United Nations recently reported that 55% of Jamaicans plan to migrate in a few years.
Yeah, man. If you open the gate right now, everybody would have gone 100%.
Jesus Christ. Where you say? If they ever say see visa, everybody got.
Everybody would have gone.
No, but there are people who are saying that the government is doing well. I don't think they would leave if the government is doing well, because I wouldn't want to migrate from a country that is doing well.
So this Lottie border lady, she already said it and put it out there. When you announce these numbers and these quotations and these assessment analysis of statistics of what projection, these are what businesses, programs, what everything is based on. So when you give false data, this is tantamount to treason.
Of course.
This is tantamount to wickedness in high places.
Of course. That's why she must go.
Have a good one. I'm listening. I'm going back to class.
Blessings, my caller.
All right.
1-876-804-7072. No, like up the live, you know. Please touch the thumbs up, everybody. Touch the thumbs up. You're on the live. Just touch the thumbs up for us. Every time I look at these figures, Rally, you send me a picture, and I want to put it up. I want to put it up on the screen.
Put it up and let the people see.
Yes,
put it up and let the people see.
That's the intention right now. I want to put it up on the screen so that the listeners and viewers and subscribers can see what Statin put out. Because in this time, they are planning to bamboozle the Jamaican people, Rally.
Of course.
And
of course.
And if this is... Go ahead.
But that has no connection with the experience of the people. No matter how someone is dumb, you couldn't convince them that the prices of electricity, gasoline, water went down by 4.3% in April. Who thinks you can convince by coming up with that?
Right? There are people.
I am
betting you.
International logic.
I am betting you, Rally, that if you check social media today, there are people who is going to be saying that she's right. I bet you.
Well, those people be equally dumb. Yeah. You know, just JLP apologists and dumb people, because even if you're a JLP, you must see that is madness. Yeah? Because you go to the gas station, your electricity bill is going up, your water bill is going up, yeah, your rent bill is going up. So I don't know how she could come up.
Well,
who would be reducing the prices of rent?
Wait, what you say? Rent put on too?
Yeah.
Hold on, Carla. I want to put up this thing here.
Electricity, water, housing, gasoline.
Electricity, water.
That is the credibility of starting.
But this is scary,
gasoline.
Because if we can't, you're breaking up, Rally. Why?
Yeah, man. Can you hear me? No.
Yes, we hear you now. If we can't trust Statin to come with the figures, because I know you is a man where normally tell us that, listen, the PIOJ, they are not the people that we should pay attention to.
Statin is the country's premier data collections agency under the 1984 Statistics Amendment Act.
Right, so we must wait till Statin come with the figure.
Yeah.
No, if you can't say that to us no more, what should we do now? Who we must depend upon for the figures?
I can't say that to you anymore. Can't depend on Statin again. It damages the credibility of Statin. I can't say that anymore. And this is some place that I have been tracking for 30, 40 years, long before she come there. From Sonia Jackson to Carol Coy. Yeah. She just come there about a year or two again, and this is the second time she come up with this foolishness. The last time we had unemployment rate was to call her in. And when we call her in, she said, oh, by the way, we never checked October, you know. The last time she came and told us that unemployment was still 3%. And we said, so how come Beryl come, Melissa come and create so much damage and dislocate so many sectors, and he still tell us that? She said, oh, by the way, you know, we never checked October. Yeah. So this is a consistent thing. Yep.
I have it on the screen now. Point-to-point inflation for April 2024 to 2026. So what the point-to-point mean, Rally? It means that what it was in April.
Year over year. April of 1 year to April of the next year.
So if the
12-month period.
Inflation rate for April minus 0.3%. What that mean?
Yeah, what he's telling us is that prices fell by 0.3% in April. And if you look at that now, you see the reason that it happens. He tell us that there's a 4.3% decline in the prices of housing, water, gasoline, and electricity, which is just garbage.
And other fuels. So she said,
yeah, precisely.
And then over here, so factors, food, and non-alcoholic beverages up. Them they go up by 0.6%.
Which is also garbage.
Transportation go up by 1.1%.
That's it. Yeah.
Hold on, there, man. She have one next one over here, so we say some 4, but hold on there. Hold on. What is this one over here, so? Point-to-point inflation.
Point in April of last year to April of this year, the 12-month period.
So there's a plus 4.3%. What's that one?
What means that over the 12-month period, inflation increased by 4.3%.
Inflation increased by 4.3%.
Yeah, that's from April of last year to April of this year.
So only 4.3%. What are you satisfied with that figure?
No, man. Then if you're Dr. April of this year and bring down April of this year, then the figure can be right.
Yes, God. With everything I go.
While the Bank of Jamaica revised its forecast upwards to 7.5% if they saw inflation going down.
Well, we need to hear from her. I have a caller on the line. Caller, morning.
Good morning, Colin.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, I want to touch on something the gentleman said a while ago about the toxic building.
Yes, the sick building. That's starting.
I think you should try to get somebody to investigate as if there is asbestos in that building, because to me it sounds like it's asbestos in that building, and asbestos in that building is very dangerous. And if it's asbestos, that need to be shut down and be cleaned out.
Well, asbestos is a dangerous thing to, cause a lot of cancer.
Yeah, man, dangerous stuff. And once it's asbestos, mate, that need to be shut down and get cleaned out, mate. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's not what I call about. That's what I just wanted to put that in. You know what I'm saying?
All right, my brother. Respect. What
I wanted to touch on,
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Still on?
Yes.
I want to touch on 3 things: enablers, track record, and culture. But I want to focus on enablers. You know what I mean?
We're listening to you, man. Go ahead.
Okay. In the 80s, you have farm workers who went up on farm work. Some of these farm workers, they were living in what they call Waxel and Dab houses, and they take the trip up to Canada and America to earn money to give their family an uplift. Now, this gentleman, Jack Simmet, he has to take the opportunity to use those farmers as his personal cash cow, where he has milked those farmers of over $70,000 US. Now, my question to you and to the people in the chat room: who was the Prime Minister when he was stealing the farm workers' money?
Prime Minister was a boy them time there.
The Prime Minister
That's
was...
Raleigh?
Yeah, man.
The Prime Minister at that time was the golden boy, Bruce Golden.
When Jack Smith thieved the money?
Yes.
No, man. Bruce Golden wasn't Prime Minister when Jack Smith thieved the money.
No, man. Who was the Prime Minister?
A long time Jack Smith thieved the money, man. A Portia sent Jack Smith to prison, when Portia was minister when she became Minister of Labor.
Yeah, man, that was in the 90s.
Who was the Prime Minister when Jack Smith stole the money? Who was the Prime Minister them time, the rally? Siaga? And at the 80s, him steal the money?
Siaga, yeah, man.
And at the 80s, him steal the money, man. You ever say Andrew was a boy?
Man, I went PJ. Yeah, man, and then PJ became Prime Minister.
I said Bruce Golden.
Bruce Golden was not the Prime Minister when he stole the money.
Okay,
no, the
Prime Minister. The Prime Minister at that time was an enabler.
Was Siaga, Edward Siaga was the Prime Minister at the time when that happened.
Okay, he was an enabler. He was an enabler. He knew exactly what's going on, and he allowed it to go on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the point I'm making, there's a culture in the GLP led government to steal. Now let's move on. Let's move on over to the gentleman weekly as an very leaky, weekly as an unquenchable appetite for taxpayers' funds. And when he was caught, the Prime Minister at that time was Andrew Holness.
Wheatley was not caught stealing any money, do you know?
Sorry?
Wheatley was not caught stealing any money.
He caught his sticky hands, man. Sticky hands, mate. I'm telling you that.
Well, we have to go by the reports that we get, Carla. We not go by gut feelings.
Anyway, he was caught with sticky hands, mate. You know what I'm saying? And technically speaking, he should be fired.
He was fired.
But the Prime Minister took him and put him in his office and give him a paper seat. The Prime Minister at the time is an irregular.
No, man. Wheatley was fired.
No, he wasn't fired, man. He was moved to the Prime Minister's office.
As what?
He was moved to the Prime Minister's office, mate.
As what?
I don't know, but he was moved to the Prime Minister's office.
My brother, Wheatley was fired. And
Wheatley was fired as Minister of Energy, man.
Wheatley was fired and never got back a ministry till GLP win in September. Because the people hold on a little bit. Because the people who voted GLP in the last election said that they saw nothing wrong with what the GLP is doing, and whatever we are accusing the GLP of, whatever the Integrity Commission say, whatever the Auditor General say, the people who voted GLP in the last election say all of that are garbage, run things. So Wheatley got back a ministry. Bobby Montague got back ministry. Who else get back ministry when it get fire?
Dalrymple.
Dalrymple get back ministry. And if you don't mind sharp, you soon see Ruel Reid come back in our ministry too.
Colin, there's a culture in the GLP party. There's a culture there. There's a culture for stealing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And you have the minister, you have the Prime Minister who are also the neighbors. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that we need to take a look at it. I said, Ruel Reid, I mean, you know, he's a reverend, and he's living by the 11th commandment. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, we take a look at the party, man. They have a track record and a culture for stealing taxpayers' money.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And there's no credibility over there.
All right, my brother.
Okay.
Give thanks. Raleigh, somebody in the chat room said that their water bill went up by $2,000. No drop in their water bill. Somebody else said that their electricity bill go up.
My water bill went up by $20,000.
Your water bill what?
Man, I tell you. My water bill jumped to 20 grand. And my electricity bill, I'll tell the people I'm already see them raise the electricity because people go up from Petrojam, they have to raise the electricity.
Yes.
Yes, I met a woman from Staten no sense, I rubbish attack.
And there's also a part on your electricity bill, fuel and whether part the name, that anytime once oil price go up, that part of your electricity bill go up constantly. So how she, you know, the lady say a treason. The lady say a treason. Somebody's asking what is fraud. Could this be fraud?
Well, it's fraudulent statistics. Yeah, I like to teach something, but to give us fraudulent and misleading statistics, which is bad for the country because people use the data from starting to plan. Yeah, so she's sending us in the wrong direction. But luckily, all of the business leaders must have garbage because all of the business leaders have been telling us about the increases. John Mahfood 2 Sundays ago tell us that business costs have gone up by 20% at least. Yeah.
Wow.
So all of the business leaders are just look upon that and laugh and ignore starting God. Then man, they know say that's not a reality. I rubbish that.
I had dinner with a couple of friends last night. We had pasta and salad, soup, 400 US.
Yeah, man.
How many people was that, Chris? 400 US. How many people that? Because that must be about 10 people, Chris. That's in the US rally. So if inflation is going up in the US and you are saying that 40% of our inflation comes from the United States of America, Chris says 4 people. $100.
I don't want to know that. I don't even want to know that. So we have some little people, I will give them big titles, so they don't have the knowledge base to back that. Because if you look on the report, you will see gas mark on it up. So how could she tell you that gas prices go down when Petrodam raised the gas prices for 10 consecutive weeks by $4.50 per litre? So the people in the report as if you put gas as one of the factors.
Me put it up back. Which part of the gas they put it? May I look for the gas? Consumer price.
You look back over the 4.3% and so it's a man.
Over the 4.3%.
Yeah, look over the under the 0.3%. What you tell you the factors will cause the minus 0.3%.
Housing, water, electricity, gas, and other fuel.
Yeah, this is a rubbish.
Anybody rent go down? Somebody in the chat room, please let us know if your rent went down for April. Let us know if your rent went down for April. Anybody?
Somebody. Yeah.
Go ahead, Raleigh.
Ask if the gas bill go down in April.
Anybody
no,
gas bill?
Chat room if anybody.
Maybe if we go over a GLP platform, we might hear yes. But I don't think you're going to get no yes over this. Oh, somebody said to ask Chris. Somebody said to ask Chris if they were drinking top shelf liquor. God, they must have been drinking some top shelf liquor. Why 4 people eating pasta and salad and soup rack up $400. Raleigh, what can we expect this week? The fact that Trump didn't get a half ramp for the war, didn't get what he wanted from Xi Jinping. What can we expect this week?
No, he never got what he wanted, and that is why the fuel prices jumped on Friday. And he was saying yesterday that he's warning the Iranians that time is running out. Yeah? And they must make a deal or they'll get attacked again. And the Iranians are saying we have run on the trigger and we have some new things for you. So nothing is going down in that thing. Xi Jinping making no clear. But I have nothing to do with that. You know? And what the Iranians do is make all of the Chinese shit pass through because she had a budget. Yeah. So nothing is cooling down in that regard.
And you were telling us that if Olan Carla, if this thing continue up to June, and we're not far from June, June is next month. June is 2 weeks away.
160 per barrel.
150 per barrel. But yep. we need not worry in Jamaica, Raleigh.
No, because the prices are going down.
Jamaica need not worry. Hey. You're breaking up a little bit, Raleigh. Come again.
5 and April.
Carla, good morning. Welcome. Go ahead.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, Colin. Good morning, Rastan. Good morning to the people in the
chat. Good morning, sir.
I've been trying to reach out for a while now, and I have 2 questions.
Yes.
Pertaining to the Israelis, I need you to find out if the Israelis are training our JCF. You know, and yes. Another thing pertaining to the land title management, the signing off with the South Koreans.
Yes,
with Koreans, we need some more information on what is that, because we don't understand that.
Well, we're going to have to find out from Bobby Montague what is this land titling thing. But of course, you know, the government ministers don't want to talk to anybody who is not singing their song. They only go to Nationwide. They don't talk to us because they don't want the tough questions coming at them.
I mean, so nobody in the opposition that we can speak to pertaining to that.
Yeah, but the
Someone was
opposition
in the
can't
chat
give us,
yesterday.
the opposition don't have the answers from inside. Kind of like the opposition can go in at the ministry, go find out what go on. So it is the ministers that we need to talk to. But these ministers are law unto themselves. They don't answer to the people. And because we don't sing their Sankey and we're not singing from their hymn book, they see us as enemies and not as patriotic Jamaicans, which we are.
Oh boy. Well. All right, Colin.
Blessings,
That's
my
all
brother.
for now.
Hold on, caller. Raleigh?
Yeah, man.
So how do we know,
Yeah,
Raleigh?
I'm here.
Yeah, man, I'm hearing you now. How do we know, as a people, plan for this and put things into place? What can the people do? Because today the Prime Minister has still not spoken to the people of Jamaica about any of this.
Yeah, the people are on their own, so all the people have to do. Them not have no choice but to cut them consumption levels and get poorer, cut them living standard, because nobody is talking to
Raleigh, you know,
them.
so
Nobody is mobilizing.
Raleigh, Raleigh, the thing not sounds so good again. Yeah, I don't know if you're moving now, but it is drawing. Raleigh, let's hang up and call you back because it not sounds so good again. Basically losing the quality. Let's take a call in the meantime. Hello, caller, go ahead.
Morning, Colin.
Yes, sir.
I'm big up to Raleigh, the general.
I'm going to hang up and call him.
One question I want to ask Mark when he come this evening.
Yes.
About the land, the land and land reform.
Well, you know, the program this evening is really about NARA. But we're going to try to squeeze it in.
Yeah, man. I said, ask you to do.
Yes, Raleigh, you're back
very
with
much
us.
important, my brother.
Yes.
Yeah, man. All right, then.
All right, my brother. Respect. Yeah, Raleigh, you were talking to us about how the people going to have to deal with this.
The people can't do nothing more than cut that standard of living, do without some things and try to survive, because nobody's talking to them, nobody's mobilizing them. So them just on them own in the face of all of these things with their limited income. So their income is limited, flour price going up, gas price going up, all prices are going up, inflation is accelerating. So all them have to do is cut them standard of living. Yeah.
Some of the things that people can start doing, carpooling is one of them.
Yeah, man. Them have to start carpool.
Yes.
Them have to make sure so them start cook some one pot and them thing that we can still serve them for many days. Yeah,
Yes.
them have to watch how them drive them car and travel up and down. Them have to cut them standard of living, the whole of partying and liquor drinking and them thing they can't work again. Them have to stop by the whole of clothes where them are buying all of them stuff there. Who have people are foreign, make people are foreign send clothes for them and all of them things. Them just have to cut them standard of living. Yeah, so it means that they might get poorer and poorer. Simple.
Don't drive
and
so
then,
fast, because the faster you drive, you burn more fuel.
Cut down the amount of electricity where you use, minimize or use your AC and all of them things, and more use your fan and all of them stuff there. Yeah, no cook too much. Yeah, make sure you cook one time a day or them things, depending what kind of stove you have, whether gas or electricity, because again, all of them things that go. Yeah, so the people just have to get wiser, right? And at the same time, them have to learn about how the world run, and them have to learn about how Jamaica run, and them can't just say no better than that. And the man them who that drink rum and boom, tough than say no ban rum and boom, so them have a problem too. Yeah. So that's how they right now. And them have to participate more in the run of the country. Them can't sit down and say, boy, them not business with nothing, because them see what it costs them now. Not being business with anything. This is the result of you are saying a business with nothing. Your life and the life of your grandchildren are being depreciated. They get poorer and poorer and poorer and poorer. Yeah.
Somebody said carpooling
Simple.
will bring more police and motorist confrontation. Because them all basically say I run taxi.
Yeah, man, I'm more pressure that. Yeah. Again. Yeah. you have to study your country around and realize that election has consequences. These are some of the consequences you are facing for the decisions that you made on September 3.
Let's take a call. Morning caller, welcome to Talk Jamaica. Ralston Iman is on with us this morning. Go ahead.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Ralston. Good morning, Sir Ralston. Because I can remember when you used to talk in PNP time, when you used to talk again, it's not against, it's talk for the country. And I used to say, but Sir Ralston is a JLP, you know. He's a natural, no man, a truth. Me used to say him attack against the PNP. But what I found out, this man is a Jamaican who speak for Jamaica. Brethren, Sir Ralston, you don't even understand what you are doing for the country right now and doing for us, so we can understand that you are leading us the right way. Sir Colin, you are doing a very good job. And this thing now with statin come out. This thing with statin now, it's like it's a big sellout thing, this, you know. This is a big sellout now. The government buy out all of these people, you know.
But this is proof.
There is no way
this
somebody
is
can
proof.
come and tell a lie like that.
Caller, this is proof that Jamaica is now a dictatorship.
Of course.
Where the government set the numbers. It's not real numbers you're getting now. The government give you what they want you to get. They set the numbers now.
Fake numbers, and the JLP are running with it. Fake numbers, because the time is so hard. My wife is a teacher. I'm going to tell you, say, it's rough. It's rough. I am a man where I do my work right through. Hello. This thing, may I tell you, say, the country mash up from this JLP government, take it over. Zero. That's why when Sir Ralston is saying, and you yourself, Colin, is talking about the poverty line, teachers poor. Teachers are poor. When I was growing up, I would consider a teacher of a middle class, but now teachers are broke. Poor.
Yeah, man. Doctors, teachers, all professional people.
The truth. I am living it. So no one can come tell me, say, a foolishness you guys talking. You guys are talking the truth, and you just continue to stand on the truth. More person will come, and more and me just love what I do and continue what you guys doing.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah, man. As a first-time caller.
One love. Don't take so long to call us again.
Yeah, man.
Raleigh, what is going to happen to remittance? Remittance is our biggest foreign exchange income. Now call it earner.
Yeah,
it's income.
No, don't call it income. No, don't call it income. Well, call it a flow, because income is something where you earn. Yeah.
Okay,
so I want to lie with. That I want to lie with Duncan. What I want the next lie with Duncan to tell the country. Yeah. Remittances are charity money where the people who are work are foreign. Sorry for them family down here and send it. Yeah. It's not something that you earn. Those things are going to decline because of the higher cost of living in the US and the problems with immigration, with ICE and all of those things. So we're going to see a decline in those things going forward. Similarly, tourism earnings, because the price of jet fuel has made tourism uneven. Many airlines are cutting flights. Many airlines are increasing ticket and charges and all of those things, while the people face higher costs of living in other areas. So traveling is going to be down. So tourism is going to be impacted negatively.
So our foreign exchange income we're going to have a problem with that.
Yeah, man. Our foreign exchange flows. Don't call it income.
Our foreign exchange,
income, but
tourism is income, but the flow from remittance.
Remittances are not income. No, not income. It's charity money. Yeah.
We have a call on the line. Caller, morning. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Morning to you and morning to Raleigh as well. You know?
Blessings and welcome.
Morning.
Yeah, man. Listen, how many Jamaicans died at the hands of the police last year versus this year so far?
I think 300 I had last year. I don't remember how much we gone this year. I've lost count. I'll check it. Maybe this evening
we got over 100 this year already. We're almost like 150. In April, 37 were killed in April alone.
Yep.
Okay. So, how much
last year
of
to make
them
another
did
record this
Marlene
year. Yep.
how much of them did Marlene Mallow Fort show sympathy for?
Well, I know she showed sympathy for the little boy when it get shot in the house. Remember that little boy, Raleigh? That got shot in his bed?
But yet still she support what Andrew always say, face the judge or meet the maker. And the support of body worn cameras. She silent on that too. Yeah, let me tell you something. I believe in the PR stunt where them a keep up, you see? If it was not her constituency, shouldn't give 2 cents about what take place. You see? But what I want my PNP member of parliaments and MPs to do is to lick out on this one too. Lash out on it. It's wrong. It's totally wrong. Let me tell you something. Jamaica has become a totalitarian dictatorship. And who no want to support me say, fine. But so me say it. Anyway, have a good morning.
I'll call you. Yeah, yes, caller. Thanks very much. Let's take another call. Morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Bell. Good morning, Sir Ralston. You know,
Morning,
as always, their class and so, but this morning I am from last night, sir. I am feeling so down. When I look at the video and see a whole Jamaican policemen murdered a woman and pick her up like a piece of trash. Oh God, how far can this go, Mr. Colin?
I don't know. I've been warning. We've been warning. We've been warning. We've been warning. We've been saying to people, anything that you see happen to one human being can happen to you. We've been warning.
It could have been me.
Me say.
Because me a person call out.
Let me say it again. Anything that you see happen to a human being anywhere on the planet can happen to you. Don't believe you are exempt. Don't believe you are better than that happening. It can happen to you, and that's why we ought to be our brother's keeper. Injustice to one is injustice to all.
Well, I want to take this opportunity as a ordinary Jamaican to call for the church and our civil society. Jamaica for justice, where you're there. May I beg you, somebody, anybody, somewhere, international, diaspora people, you are the guys who are keeping up this country. Please say something. It's terrible now. A woman, because she speak out, and it's not like you hide and do it brawling.
Oh, you
So
mean
yeah,
then,
so we say,
then if they get the authority,
anytime, anywhere.
if them get the authority to do it, what? Let me tell you something, you know. Anything you continue to do over a period of time, it comes the norm, you know. You have to understand that. If a man a thief regular, you know, and I hide, him soon stop hiding, you know, because he might get away with it. So him think, say, yo, you can't do this, man. I know nothing. If a man a kill regular, him continue to kill. So whether everybody there around have camera up or not, him not even realize, say, when I do wrong, because the song say when wrong come right and right comes wrong. Please be careful. But Jamaican people now listen. They're not listening.
Well,
They're not
let
listening.
us go in prayer, Mr. Claude, and to you, Mr. Prime Minister, history will never treat you well. And to Mrs. Holness, as a wife of the Prime Minister and Speaker of the House and a Member of Parliament, and as a mother and a female, I am watching, I am listening to hear your take on this. This is too much. This is too much. So, Mrs. Holness, you are talking at the house, or you this or you that. Let us see what you're going to do as the Prime Minister wife again. And my Jamaican people, female, and anybody, we are asked. Let us go down. Let us call to God more. But let us do something. This is too much for a female. And you take off her body like a piece of trash and just dash her in a jeep. Oh, God.
Well, the video clear and everybody see how the woman get shot, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm a little bit disappointed. The video shouldn't release yet. And then maybe that year said the woman shoot after him. The only reason why you said the woman shoot after him is because the video is out now. So the woman are try lick him down.
Yeah.
Lick the woman are try lick him down.
All right, somebody's watch.
Blessings, Carla. Thank you. Boy, Raleigh. What kind of world? I would do that song. What kind of world are we living in?
Yeah, man. Is it a world without love? Yeah, man.
Morning, Carla. Welcome to Talk Jamaica.
Morning, Sir Bell. Morning, Sir Raleigh. First time caller here, man. Morning time, man. Yeah, man. Keep the movement going. Keep the movement. Just calling to encourage you guys. Doing a good job. Yeah, man. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Thank you.
That's my few words.
Blessings.
Yeah, man. Bless.
Somebody said TVG said it was a confrontation. Tell her. Well, I guess them not see the video yet. I guess them never get the video yet. Morning, caller.
Good morning, sir. Thank you for taking my call.
Blessings, man. Welcome.
I saw that video and it's like you see it, but you cannot believe it. But you know what? It's Jamaica. I believe what I see. I'm gonna see if they're gonna have this cop let off.
He's an interdiction.
For, being justified.
I guess because the MP came out and said something must be done.
Yeah.
The news this morning said that he's an interdiction.
This is ridiculous, man.
But I don't think him should have just be an interdiction. I think him need to go see a psychiatrist right away.
Exactly. But the thing is the what's his Chang? Give them the okay, to just kill people just like that. But you know what? You can't kill everybody. Eventually, it's going to be pushback.
But guess what? If there is no pushback, everybody will be killed 1-1, 2-2. Because there's no pushback. Everybody sit down and just take it.
Yes. I mean,
nobody take to the street. In fact, let me tell you something. And let me tell you where the rudeness start. When Dr. Chang in his sectorial debate said nobody can tell the police what to do. That is an indictment, So it's not the people's country anymore. Because you'd want to say that the people, if the people speaks with one voice, all and sundry would listen. But Dr. Chang said nobody can't tell the police and the police commissioner what to do. And he was talking about the wearing of body cam. Nobody need to try to tell the police how to conduct them operation. What the people of Jamaica is saying, that when the police going on special operation, body cameras should be worn so that when somebody shoot at the police and the police done them, we can say, yes, you're this, you forget it. But when the police shoot somebody in cold blood, they don't want us to see it, because what is happening in Jamaica is that when the police get report that a man a gunman, them now came to no judge. He's the maker, whether I'm a gunman or not. So the police become the judge, jury, and the executioner. And there are people in Jamaica who are endorsing that rally. There are people with children who are endorsing that behavior.
True. Exactly.
It cannot be right.
What? I mean, morning, Mr. Ralston.
Morning.
I mean, it's good to listen to what you have to say all the time. It's very educational. But with what's happening in the country, and we need some international media like the BBC and Fox, things like that. They need to expose this. CNN.
Yeah, man.
They need to start exposing this, because obviously this cannot continue.
Maybe then the government will start doing something. You have a point, caller. Because they're not paying the local media any mind.
No.
The local media is a joke, man.
No,
It's a joke.
but like
we need international
hold on.
media.
Nikisha Burchell
Yes,
said
sir.
it in the parliament. The local media has been bought and paid for. Because what the government is doing, they are the major advertisers in Jamaica now. So because media house want a cut of that advertising dollar, they basically stay in line. They stay in line.
But we need international media to be exposing this now.
Hold on, caller. Hold on. Where's the rally?
If you notice, we are the only ones who are questioning the inflation report.
Nobody else not talk about it.
No.
Because everybody else want to stay in line.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
And you only have half an hour upon mainstream media and an hour upon Sunday.
Yeah,
not 2 hours every day anymore.
No, not anymore. No.
We have over 1,000 people listening us right now. We are asking if you like up the live. Touch the thumbs up. It's not costing a penny. Touch the thumbs up for me, please. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, like, and share. Yes, caller.
Yes, thank you for taking my call, sir. And, just keep doing what you're doing. But we need some international media to be flooding into Jamaica and expose what's going on.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah, man.
Respect every time. Big up yourself.
Agree with you. Hey, Marcia, morning.
Good morning, Mr. Bell, and good morning, Uncle Ralston.
Morning.
Yes, caller, we're listening.
Okay, let me turn. Okay, let me get to the point. I saw a lawyer on your program about 2 weeks ago. I am trying to remember his name. Very outstanding Jamaican lawyer. I think he was on the Vibes Cartel. Yes. I tried to call in because it just hit me a while ago. I'm watching the program and it hit me that a question that I wanted to ask him, but I didn't get to I didn't get the phone and you didn't answer, you didn't pick up the phone. I guess it was a busy line that day. But this is a question I wanted to ask Mr. Samuels. Is it appropriate in a country when police injure or not even injure, when police shoot somebody and kill them on the spot, that the police becomes the medical examiner, the paramedic and everything? How is it that police can pick up? I saw that tape yesterday and I'm still grieving. I'm still crying for that family. Why is it that police can pick up a human body and throw it into the trunk of a dirty vehicle without any? All of us need dignity. All of us have dignity, not need dignity. We are dignified people no matter who we are. And we deserve that level of dignity. Why you know what? I'm not even going down that road now. I'm going to say my little piece and come off. The Prime Minister, the Minister of Mr. Chung or whatever his name, and the Commissioner of Police, they should be ashamed of themselves. And I think they are suffering from some mental illness. Because for Andrew Holness to stand up and tell the world that if people won't comply, them either going to meet their judge or their maker. Something is wrong with his head. You don't care about Jamaicans. Why do you think? Because somebody does not think like you and they might think against you. I'm not saying people are not bad, and I wouldn't even call them bad. I'm not saying that. If you would find the money that you have stored up overseas, if you would take it, Mr. Prime Minister, and use it to find social things that the little young men can do. Let them go into a workshop, those who cannot manage academically, and go into a workshop, go do something with their hands. Most of them would have been off the street. But you take Indians and you take them, put in there, selling Jamaican goods. So what are the young men supposed to do? You need your head examined, Andrew Holness. Horace Chang, you need your head examined. And the Commissioner of Police, you are not a good person because you sit down and allow your police to kill off all those young guys since January. And it's like a game of dominoes to you, and you just skin your teeth and go. You know how labor pain feel, man?
Andrew Holness, you ever feel labor pain yet? These are people's children. And for the people whose children have died, and you sit down out there waiting to get $5,000 to go vote for Andrew Holness again, I am in sympathy with you, but keep going, because it tells me that your brain needs to be examined too.
All right, caller, give thanks.
All right.
All right.
Because I don't know when police can take up dead body. In other countries, it's the paramedics who come, and the police and the medical examiner is called. Why you take up people's bodies and throw it in the back of a van?
They're taking her to hospital.
Deal with this
They're taking
man.
her to hospital. They're taking her to the hospital.
That's not how you throw somebody into the back of a vehicle and take them to the hospital.
You saw the anger. Anger. All right, caller. Thanks for the call. You saw the anger in the policemen. Raleigh, can a country run like that?
No. That sounds like a fourth country.
You're breaking up again, Raleigh. You're breaking up again.
As the lady said, that does not happen.
Oh. Go ahead now.
That does not happen in proper society.
Go ahead.
She's right.
Hold on, Chris. All right, go ahead, Chris. Morning, welcome.
So, Colin,
yes.
I took out 4 friends last night. This is in Kingston, and we had pastors on.
Hold on, it wasn't in the US, it is in Jamaica?
This is in Kingston.
Talk to
me. We had pastors. It was a Mediterranean restaurant.
Yeah.
And Colin, the bill was $400 US. No. The place there was a lot of people up there. It was Sunday last night. You know, there was a lot of people there. I was surprised. But I don't know people can afford them kind of prices. I know I'm a person of means, and I was still shocked. That is $400 for some pasta.
That is 63,000. That is no man, it's more than that, you know, guys. What the dollar now, Raleigh?
169.
150. 159. That's 63,600 in a brother.
For people for some pasta. But
I thought it was in the US.
No, this is in Kingston last
Lord
night.
of mercy.
But Ralston,
yeah,
one of the points I need you to tell people is that just because you have $1 million in the bank, that don't mean it value $1 million. And I think a lot of people think them have $2 million in the bank, and them think them can buy $2 million worth of goods with it. No, that's not how it works. The inflation is chipping away at that money every day sitting in the bank.
Yeah, man, that's nominal. Yeah, in terms of real purchasing power, you buy much less. Yeah, man.
So this is why it's so crucial for what you are doing, Ralston, because you breaking it down to people and let them understand. Because most people just say, "Boy, I have $5 million in the bank." Well, a year from now, that $5 million won't be able to buy $5 million worth of goods. Inflation is taking away the value of the money, and if you're replacing that dollar every day, you're losing money.
Yeah, you're right. With each passing day, yeah, man. The value of money is what it can buy, not the nominal value. Yep, and every day your purchasing power is declining and declining and declining. Right.
Because what $1 million could buy in January can't buy it now.
No,
cannot.
That's what I'm telling you. The longer the government takes to start spending.
Raleigh, you're gone again.
As Ralston was saying earlier,
hold on, Chris. Raleigh.
The less it is going to buy. With each person, it buys the less.
All right. Go ahead, Chris.
What Ralston was saying earlier about people as Leon during the 70s, to say you have to start tightening your belt. You cannot live like you have a bottomless pit of money, because most Jamaicans don't. You have to start now looking at that dollar before you spend it and say, how can I stretch this dollar and make it last and buy a little more, tomorrow? We can't just keep going on. We live in an illusional state.
But you know something? And somebody just put this in the chat room. Where is it again? The woman in Montego Bay was executed yesterday. This recent killing reminds us of the heist men that killed those two Americans earlier this year. But somebody else also say, what is happening in Montego Bay this morning? Because Montego Bay should have locked down right now.
Yeah, man. We don't care anymore, Colin. We don't care for each other anymore. We're such a materialistic society that everything is measured by a dollar. So if we don't have a dollar value added to it, it has no value to us. We have become so Americanized. You know, we think about everything that people, our fellow human beings, don't have any meaning.
But Chris,
in terms of value.
Chris,
I have said this, Colin. I always take a person or the treat the least amongst us.
Yes.
That's how I value people.
Yes.
That's why I don't hang around with big shots and these people. You understand? And I say if you kill an innocent poor person, it go and come back on the country in karma. It's no good to operate a system like that. Innocence cannot be the price you pay for your security. That is not right.
But how can we see that video of what happened yesterday and it is business as usual this morning? Then
that's how callous we have become, Colin. That's how callous we have become.
Say is a free and we are getting the police to kill off everybody. See that?
Yeah, man.
How many people saw that video? Because everybody on this platform this morning we talk and in the chat room say them see the video. Right? If so many people saw that video and it's business as usual down at Montego Bay this morning, we now have people march through the town in black, marching through the town in Montego Bay this morning. How can it be business as usual? Really?
Chris just gave it the answer.
Christopher Tufton can't ban rum and boom because more rum and boom are no better than this morning. Mirror.
No. No. We the people, Khaled, we the people have to be the backstop to the government. We the people.
Yeah, man.
That's what it should be. We are the people who pay the taxes and we carry the burden of the society collectively. We have to do better. We have to do better. It cannot go like this. Not right.
All right, my brother. Respect.
Chris is right.
All right, my friend.
He's spot on. He's correct in everything he said. Yeah, man.
You're breaking up a little bit, Raleigh. Everybody's saying it's all over YouTube, the video everywhere, and it's business as usual.
Usual, yeah, man, because as Chris said, we don't care about each other. It's all about money and materialistic. We have become too Americanized. He's right.
Hold on, the drunk crowd coming to you. Raleigh, please please explain the economic fallout of executing productive citizens in a country.
Well, in a situation like Jamaica where our productivity
Raleigh?
Low living standard, when you continue to execute productive people, it means that your productivity is going to fall more. And it means that you are going to become poorer and poorer, and you are going to be in more debt and putting the next generation in more debt.
So, somebody said, I see 80 in our future. A long time we are one, and so we're not that far from 80. A long time.
We are there. Only 80 are the only country below Jamaica and the Caribbean with per capita GDP and the level of poverty. Yeah, man, we are there.
John Crow.
Yeah, man.
All going.
There.
Let me tell you this. No orange now born because guess what? The I show speed now there's Jamaica again and 5 Cartel now dance and brief again. You understand? And that's the people them attention there. That's the people that the people them want to see. Mix up and low level conversation and discussion will not take them now. You understand?
Then John Crow.
Hold
on, John Crow. Are you saying to me that the people them not realize say are your son next and are your mother next?
No, them not care until it reach directly at the doorstep. And that's one of the reasons why I'm calling. I feel like I'm not telling you to run a program. I feel like nephew needs to get a time out. Nephew don't understand himself. Nephew violate the people of Jamaica this morning with his statement. You understand?
Yes.
Nephew violate. I'm not telling you to run a program still, but
I
You understand?
I phone a program.
He understand himself and know when a serious things are discussed. It's a matter of life and death of every single Jamaican, man, woman, and pitney. You have to realize that the man politicize the JCF. You understand?
Yes.
The man, you see, the people who did set up in order to protect the people of Jamaica from this man constantly has been ignoring their duties. The media houses has abandoned their duties, and all the bodies and agencies that was set up in order to protect the nation against the Prime Minister from the people of Jamaica has constantly been ignoring their duties. And this man has barricaded himself in a position now where he is inevitable, he is invincible. Him not care about nothing at all. Him barricade himself. When you say the man, the lady who had the statistic thing there, the lot about their lady there.
Yeah.
When he can't influence a lady like that for put out a statement like this or put out a report like this, the man is untouchable. The man take the broadcasting commission and put in her office. He take NSC and put in her office. Every single agency we can stop him or who the only agency right now when the man put in her office at the IC, Integrity Commission. And if he could have do it, he would have done it long time. He put in his friend at the FID. So they can't investigate them. When the last thing you hear about the investigation for the Prime Minister? When Dennis Strong can come out and say the investigators them look for him personally and tell him say, boy bossy, you have to go take for yourself for now one because it don't look good. The very fact that them can look for you and tell you that is the very reason why you should not have been there. There should not have been a question where them can come to you and I tell you, say, boy, look away. It's better you keep yourself out of that one. It's madness going on. Madness. Craziness. I'm going to blame the media houses. Constantly, the media houses are not reporting and bringing the information to the nation out there. The media houses refuse to do them work. Because guess what? They have been bought and paid for also. You understand?
Yes, sir.
And if you ever come out and make it look like a football, a 6-side football where I play, boy, on my side, I will, I will there on top. Like, seriously?
That's how the labor them are dealing
like,
with it.
Seriously, man?
The labor them
man,
say
make it look like some football thing.
The labor
like
them say we can't stay there.
My side win.
The labor them say we can't stay there and talk. They are winning and ruling.
Yeah. Who can make a statement like that? But what I say still is in a 2020 up to 2020 when I was still a member, yes, they were being trained by that, but by those type of people.
You serious?
Yeah, man. Positive.
The Israelis are training our police force?
Up to 2020 when I was still a member, they were being trained by them.
Jankro.
Yeah, man.
You were in the army or the police force? Which one?
Police force.
And you are saying up to 2020 Israelis?
Up to 2020. And before that too, I think way before that because they were brought in to restructure the Protective Service Division. Mainly because the Protective Service Division is the largest division in the JCF. So they might try to find a way to disperse all of that. You understand?
Yeah.
And spread out the members them in other divisions. Because them say that costs too much money. And it never made no sense. But yeah, man. We can definitively tell you that, say, yeah.
So this man is a former police officer. He don't live at Jamaica no more, so no can reach him. And he's saying to us that definitively Israelis are training our police officers. Ralston?
Well, that's the culture, the culture, them thing happening in Gaza and them places, and in Lebanon, the same kind of brutality, kill woman, kill picnic, kill everybody, the same kind of culture.
No, man, we have to come out against this. We have to come out against this. No, we can't have Israelis train our police force. We're not supposed to have the Israelis in our school counseling our children. Yes, John.
I think I'm more than that, man. if memory serves me right, if you do your research well enough, check out who control the water system in Jamaica.
Rotted.
Yeah, man, them water
Yeah,
commissioner
man.
are the restructure.
All
Yeah, man,
right.
it's true.
Well on the liquid.
All right.
Well on the junk. Where's the rally?
Them water commissioner that said them are restructure the water system in terms of the infrastructure, pipes and all of them things, man.
The
True, man. We know that
Israelis.
as a fact. Yeah, man, that's a fact.
You know, start this, man.
Jankro, we're going to end the program here so this morning because we have another program at 5 o'clock. And remember, the leader of opposition is going to join us at 5:30 and we're going to be discussing the NARA bill. Please, everybody. Thank you, Jankro. Please, everybody, remember to share the channel. Tell everybody. If you don't understand the NARA bill, the leader of opposition is going to be with us at 5:30 this evening. Raleigh, anything finally you want to say before you go?
Well,
oh, you're not clear, Raleigh. Come again. Raleigh, we're not hearing you.
People say, yeah.
No, we're not hearing you, Raleigh. Not hearing Raleigh.
Still not hearing me.
No, we're hearing you. Go ahead.
I'm saying
no, Raleigh. Me hang up and call you back just so you can close out.
People have to cling together and fall apart. You have to pay more attention to the running of the country. And right now,
no, when I Raleigh drop out. Let me just hang up and call back Raleigh so we can make him close out. See if we can get back a cleaner connection for Ralston Iman. Hold on, caller. Make we see if we can get back a cleaner connection with Raleigh. Yes, caller. Go ahead till Raleigh join us. Back.
Yes, hi. That police officer wasn't lying.
How you know that?
The Israelis public records, they created the security system for the police departments. It's public records. They create the digital ID system for the police department.
Yeah, but are they training the officers? That is the question. Are they?
I'm not aware of that one, but I know they did. They gave the government of Jamaica a deal to create the digital ID system, including the digital. They were creating a digital birth certificate and ID system for the Jamaicans.
That's different. But the training of the police force is what we're talking about. Hold the line for me. Go ahead, Raleigh, with your wrap up.
Well, what was it basically? As Ben Franklin said, the Jamaican people, they have to cling together or fall apart. They have to pay more attention to what is happening in Jamaica and pay more attention to what is happening in the world. And they'll see the difference between what is happening in Jamaica and what is happening in the world. And they have to cut them consumption levels in order to maximize their limited income because the prices are going to continue to increase and their income is going to remain fixed. And so they must take a cut in their standard of living and then realize that elections have consequences.
Blessings, my brother. We'll talk.
All right. Blessings.
One love.
Yeah, man. Cool.
Yes, caller. Wrap up.
Yes, and I wanted to say something this morning. What I want to say is Jamaicans rely too much on this government. And the reason why I'm saying that, because if you look in, they should rely more on their spirituality and their community. Because if you look at the Rasta community, they don't face these violence. And if you look at like the Maroon community, they don't face these violence. The Rasta community, they plant their own food. They greet each other with blessing, less violence. They work out their situation. They understand their power. So they don't allow certain entity and spirituality to corrupt them. So Jamaican people need in some form to do that. And the churches in Jamaica, they don't stand up, like, encourage the people to stand up against these politicians. These politicians really don't have any power. The only thing they do is instill fear in the people. And the fear is what is weakening the people.
All right.
So that is all I have to say.
Thank you, caller.
You're welcome.
All right, listeners and viewers, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, like, and share. Touch up the thumbs up. Remember, 5 o'clock this evening for the Colin Bell Show at 5:30. We'll be joined by the leader of opposition, Mark Jefferson Golden. We are going to be discussing NARA. If you don't understand NARA, remember to join us. Share and like the channel. Become a Portland Spice ambassador. May the good Lord continue to bless and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his light and give you his peace. Until we meet again at 5 o'clock this evening, peace be with you, my people. Louis Gangali Culture, take us out.
Tell them to try pre-we, big up Portland Spice TV. Tell them to try pre-we, big up Portland Spice TV. Remember to subscribe. See, Portland Spice TV, Louis Culture say it once, so we say it again. Portland Spice TV. We are going to hold them and pop it off. Bogus match where we rip off. Subscribe, share. Portland Spice TV is here.